Hey everybody, it's Cynda Sells, and welcome to our weekly video on Cynda Sells Coaching. So I thought I would today tell you about the bad habits of unsuccessful real estate agents. And if you have these bad habits, please be aware of them and get rid of them. So the first bad habit of an unsuccessful real estate is, number one, they don't get up in the morning until 10 o'clock. Now, maybe you stayed up until 2 working on something, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you just didn't want to get up, you were lazy, and so you stayed in bed until 10 o'clock. You got up, you messed around, you ate a terrible breakfast, and then at 1 o'clock, you're in the office. And so you're sitting at your computer for a minute, or you're sitting at your laptop, and because you don't have an office because you're not successful. And so you're sitting at your laptop in a closet in the office, and you're looking at your emails. And so you suddenly discover that you got sent an email this morning that you had a closing that you forgot that you had, so you didn't show up for your closing. That was a really bad habit that you did not schedule yourself. You did not have either on your phone or a book, like I have a Bible scheduler book. And if I don't have that, I'm lost because all my appointments are in there. So remember, if you don't write it down, it doesn't exist. Whether you write it in your phone or write it on a piece of paper in your appointment book. The next thing you do is, well, you missed the closing, so you call the title company. Gee, I hope they showed up for closing. Did my check come in? No, your check didn't come in because they didn't close. So then you think, well, okay, I must call my buyer to find out what's going on and see if we can reschedule the closing. Another bad habit of an unsuccessful real estate agent. After that happens, it may be time to hang around the water cooler. So there may be several of the other agents in there that are unsuccessful, but they want to hang around the office because they think that this would probably be a good idea to be around other people. So everybody starts heading toward the water cooler, and you sit, or you rather stand, drinking water and complaining about all the things that are going wrong in the market. I don't have any closings, I don't have any business, I don't understand how come Susie Q did not buy a house from me, even though I showed her 9,000 homes. I don't know what her problem is. Very bad habit to get into is complaining. Instead, you should be standing at the water cooler, getting a nice fresh glass of pure water and saying, gee, God, I'm thankful for today for all of the wonderful business that you have given me. That's a good habit. I threw in there with the bad habits. The next thing would be at, say 5 o'clock, well, nothing happened that day and you're not going to have a closing for another week because the deal got screwed up on your buyer. So it's time to go out for a happy hour. So you go out to a happy hour and you meet all your realtor buddies that are unsuccessful too. They don't have any appointments that night because they don't have any business. And so you sit there and you complain again about how bad the market is and why did you ever become a real estate agent. Bad habit number, I don't know how many I've named off so far. So the bad habits are that you didn't get up in the morning to get your tail into the office and start working. You didn't generate leads today because you didn't get on the phone with anybody. You complained most of the day. And then you missed your closing. You missed your appointment. And you kind of open up what you have left of your calendar and you realize there's nothing coming anytime soon. So go to my website and look for the downloadables on the perfect day of a realtor, or 6 great habits of a successful realtor. And you'll find out how to get rid of being a bad realtor with bad habits. So thanks for stopping by today, and I hope you found it funny, but not funny because really you need to get into good habits. Have a successful day.